Hi everyone, Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters. Thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. So I have got the gorgeous cascading stars from the I Heart Stars Bow Bunny stamp set, and I'm using my Mementos ink, and I'm just doing a few different layers of these stars, and you could see that I had a baby wipe and I was just wiping off any of the excess so that I could do these layers without having the really tight cluster. I hope that makes sense. Then I went in with the open star in a teal zeal from Mementos too, actually, the teardrop ink, and then a little bit of gold splashes. Now that I've done that, I've got the cut file that I backed in my exclusive How I Back Cut Files video, and I am going to create a layout. So I'm going to stick on my Converse shoes, on my sneakers, sort of sticking out a little bit off the back of the page. Only a tiny bit, because it took me quite a while to back this cut file and it was work. I don't want to cut it all off, so just a little bit of the heel is going to be sticking off, but enough to sort of get that idea that I'm cutting that down, that it's sort of flowing on. That was the feel I was going for. So I'm just having a look through the collections here to see what I want to use. I did pull out sort of the more pinky colors because I think that could work quite well with the feel of this particular layout, but in the end I think I only use the cocoa vanilla in the end. I think I've mentioned before, no, on a different video, I mentioned that this was always going to be a hazard for me with this particular kit. I'm going to want to use the cocoa vanilla a lot because I've only got boys in my family apart from me, for one, and for two, cocoa vanilla is like my absolute fave company. So I just want all of the cocoa vanilla things all of the time. But I do love that word sheet that you can see sitting off to the left-hand side that I've just covered. And I do manage to pull some of those special little words onto this layout. So this layout is a picture of my son. He is making his own birthday cake and he thinks he's, better than sliced bread, licking the spatula of the icing. We've already iced it. It's ready for decorating, and he helped to decorate it as well. So I've already stuck down the main part of my title, which is Adventure Awaits. I love these stickers. I think they are absolutely my ultimate fave stickers. Thick as, and I've had a few. My faves do change, but these ones at the moment are them. I just love the wood grain, and I just love the font, and I just love them. So I clicked my fingers and by magic the rest of my title appeared. So obviously I did need to go into my stash to get this title. It says, "I hope you're wearing your comfy shoes because adventure awaits." Just, wishing my son the best of the best for the years to come. I decided that there wasn't enough wood grain happening on the page with the wood grain thickers, so I just popped that frame underneath my photo just so that wood grain is sticking out. So I kind of feel like there are three areas here. The title is an area, even though it's not really any embellishments there's a lot going on in that title, so I kind of feel like it's one thing all of its own. And then I've got Oh the Places You Will Go cluster, and then I've got this top cluster as well. And I just wanted a little bit of wood grain in all three of them. So obviously the title, and then the frame, and then in this one up the top, I actually end up using off the sticker sheet, that little sort of pointy arrow tag thing that normally I would slide inside a photo, but in this case I used it to anchor the word superstar. So let's celebrate superstar, and I think that works really well because it really just spreads that wood grain around. Then I'm going to back my entire layout onto a piece of paper that's sort of brightly coloured so that ties in the title, and I'm done. So thanks for watching and have a happy scrapping.